He was the guy that always ran the smart race, and in Lincoln, in the end, he always moved up and won the race, and he was, you know, he was a hero.
He's always been one of my heroes. I've always pulled for him when I was coming up, and when I got the chance to race against him, it was the biggest thrill of my life.
I can remember when I was 8 years old, sitting in a little Rexall drugstore in Rolla, Missouri, where I used to live. Yeah, a little place called Scott's, and I used to sit there and I'd go through those stock car races, and I'd go, man, that's neat. I wish I could do that. I used to roller skate. I'd get in those races and pretend I was Cale Yarborough and Richard Petty, you know. I'd zoom around them corners on roller skate.
He's the kind of guy that doesn't say much, but if you're ever standing there talking to him, he does say something. If you listen to what he says, everything I've ever heard him say, I thought he really knows what he's talking about. I mean, you know, the guy's been for it so long. When he says something, that's really the way it is.
Don't look back, don't be scared. We've got ease and we're still young. Just think about how far we've come.
I'm doing something that I wanted to do, not what I was set out to accomplish something for, you know, to be somebody or to be a legend or whatever you want to talk about. So I feel that it just happened, and it had just happened to me, and I feel real fortunate about that part of it.
In the past 4 days, Richard Petty has seen the face of stock car racing change dramatically. From that first short track win in 1960 to his unparalleled 200-career victory at Daytona in 1984. It was legendary, but like this one with longtime racing rival Cale Yarborough, that will always be among his most cherished memories.
As far as winning races and stuff, I think I've been so fortunate with that. I don't think I look back and say, you know, this one is head and shoulders over any of the rest. Although naturally, 200th one, July the 4th, with the president at the racetrack and all that, that had to be the highlight, I guess, of what happened during the race, but during my career.
His 200 victories may have sealed a legend, but it was as all tragic with the fans that created the king. In an era where many sports shied away from the masses, Richard Petty moved even closer. For every fan was a friend, and every fan deserved their special time with the king.
It started out a long time, I guess. The first one that ever asked for autograph, I was, you know, over with excitement, I guess, and I signed his autograph, and probably not over that.
Just as the eyes are the mirror to one's soul, Richard Petty's smile reflects the warmth in his heart.
He smiles time. It's amazing. Even when things are going bad, he's still smiling, so I try to do that. It's awful hard sometimes.
The one that sticks out in my mind about him is the way he just keeps on smiling no matter what happens.
He's great for the sport. Everybody loves him. I think he's one of the greatest things in racing.
I learned a long time ago it takes less energy to smile than it does to frown. There's just less muscles in you. So I guess I'm sorry that I just go ahead and smile. But I don't know, you know, it's a situation that you got to learn to live with good times. You got to learn to live with bad times. And I always feel like the real winners are the ones that learn to live with the bad times. Anybody can feel good and smile when they win.
And there you see a live shot. Richard Petty, as he has made the transition from the stage, where he received a lot of gifts today here at Daytona, to race car driver. He had helmet on, the gloves are going on, and before long, he'll fire the engine on the STP Pontiac and will begin his 54th race here at Daytona, seeking a win of the Pepsi 400, a 4th of July tradition that continues today here at Daytona International Speedway. And welcome back.